Hi. Hello, Frankie. Hi, Crow. Thank you, darling. Yeah, right, Amber. Thank you. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Amber. Hi, Moonlight. You all right, lovely? I saw Frankie come in then. Hey, Andrea. Evening, Claire. Did I share an invite? I wasn't aware. Oh, well. Oh, hi, Codswallop. You all right, sweet? Hi, Mama. Hello, Wonderland. Good evening, 79. Hiya, Mary. Oh, aye. Blimey. Thank you, Joanne. Good evening, Kirsty. Thank you, Matt. Good evening, Matt. Hi, Laura. I'm a lot better today. My head was going 19 to the dozen. Oh, okay. Hi, Mickey. Welcome to the live. Good evening, Squeaky. Sorry, catching up. You all right, Dawn? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Kirsty. Evening, Valiant. Hey, Sally. Hi, Dead Folly. Good evening, Anne-Marie. Oh, blimey, you're coming in too quick. Hey, Saoirse. No worries, Celine. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Gillian. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Hang on. Hi, Kim. Hi, Betty. Oh, blimey. Hi, Grandel. You all right? Evening, Tiffany. Where's everybody coming from? Hi, Leanne. Oh, gosh. Evening, Tina, love. Hi, Zita. I'm not too bad. Oh, Hugo, get you. It is the reverse Waltons in here. Hi, Kay. Evening, Kelly. Hey, B. Oh, thank you so much for the the gifting and stuff. Thank you. Hi, Kimmy. I don't benefit. Oh, caught up. Evening Flower. Yes. I don't benefit personally from any gifts that go into the community. Good evening, Ingus. How are you? All right, Wildlife. I won't start without you. They go back into the community. So, you're right, Sky Dancer, love. Oh, was it reached? Oh, heavens. Evening, Kate. Evening, Stephanie. I tell you what, I'll reset it because Wildlife Girl's got to make a cup of tea. Yes, I got it, Dazza. Evening, Foxy, and I can't start until she comes back, so I'll reset it. Just bear with. Well, that's not resetting it, is it? Thank you for the heart, me. Sorry. Oh, good Lord, you did as well. Wow. Okay. Appreciate every single one of you. If one of the mods could explain where the gifts go, please. I would very much appreciate it. And how is everybody? Has everybody seen the what's it show it's been again today? I tell you what, I take one night off. I take one night. Thank you for the heart, mate. I take one night off. And it all goes Pete tongue, doesn't it? Thank you for the heart, me. Sorry, I can't see. Thank you for the heart, me. I can't see anyone. Sorry, I'm just. They don't put. They make you scroll through all the expensive ones to get to the cheap seat gifts. Hang on. Thank you for the heart, me. Just bear with. Oh lordy, come on now. You're taking the mick. Where are you all? Where have they gone? Oh, stop. Hang on a minute. I'll be back. I am coming back. Hang on. Oh, this is silly. They should have a search bar. Thank you for the heart, me. Oh, come on. Oh, it's new gifts as well, isn't it? That'll be why. Oh. There we go. And she's back in the room. Yeah. How is everybody? Is everybody all right? Tap dances. Sorry about that. Thank you, Global Lovely. Hi, Tiffany. Order of service. Yes, I'm going to mention Corie Wilde briefly. And then I'm going to talk about Top Girl and Alex. And then I'm going to mention E. Thank you, Sky Dancer. Oh, gosh. Hi, Vic. I know. Hi, Kate. CLA's live. Just go, ha ha. Awesome. I mean, oh dear. Hi, Gemma. Good evening, Debbie. Hi, JD. Hi, Shelley. Sorry if I've missed anyone that's come in. Thank you, Vicky and Louie. Hi, Louie. Trying to hold yourself together. Why? What's happened? Thank you, Yogi Love. Thank you, Louie. What's happened? Oh, I saw her hair. Bless her. Thank you, Kirsty. Hi, Jazza. Oh, Lordy. Evening, Yogi Love. You're right. I said hello, didn't I? Hiya, Tommy. Sorry, didn't see. Hi, Sal. Right, so I wanted to touch on... Oh, bless you, Tommy. I know you've messaged me. I will get back to you. Sorry. I didn't come on last night because my head was going. Hi, Mo. Right, okay. My head was going yesterday, 19 to the dozen. And when that happens, I generally don't have a filter. So I thought, if I come on live, thank you, Kirsty. If I actually come on... Oh, blimey, Mama. How is he now? If I come on live when I'm like that and someone annoys me, it's not going to end well for anybody. And I didn't want to inflict that on any of you. So I didn't come live yesterday. Instead, I tried to go to sleep, which I managed at 6 o'clock this morning, which is how fast my head was going. Yeah, all right, Sal, darling. Oh, awesome. Love it. Thank you, Charlotte. So, if I've missed you out, please forgive me. Thank you. Hi, Claire. Thank you, Dream. It's all right, Tommy. Don't worry. We all get that. So I wanted to mention Corie Wilde because he was in a battle with Delusive Angie. Thank you, Mickey. Also, mods, if Alicia comes in, don't block her, please. That's a don't block her. I'll tell you why later. Hi, Tristan. So he was in a battle with Delusive Angie and my favourite person ever, Rickster. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Dream. And there was something said by Corie to Rickster, who then went off the live, right? Now, good evening, Sarah Love. I don't know what the situation is between Corie and Rickster in terms of any legal thingies going. Oh, hasn't it, Nan? Honestly, any legal thingies going. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Dream Love. And I don't personally. Oh, thank you. Hooray, Henry Chops. I love that. I don't personally think, and this is me, if I had a case open against somebody, I wouldn't be battling them on TikTok. But that's just me, right? So it is what it is. However, Rickster was saying some things. Yeah, I saw that, Yogi. Rickster was saying some things to Corie that were very unpleasant, right? Including the use of violence against Corie's mother by Corie. He was using slurs against Corie. Thank you, Susie Love. And there was a lot of that going on, right? So Rickster was, and then he put up a picture behind him, and Corie was giving his usual, it was back and forth. Thank you, Global. It was back and forth, right? And then Corie said something about, well, you can't batter your mother because she's dust, right? And it all kicked off. Thank you, Andrea. Hi, Jem. It all kicked off. So, this is what I wanted to say. Everybody was sat in the comments, and then everybody was sitting with Delusive Angie and Levi. Lovely guy, Levi, right? And they were all sitting there saying, oh my goodness, oh my day, oh, that's awful, that's so shocking, so shocking. And I agree, it was shocking. Except, where was the same outrage when Rickster said to somebody, well, your husband's unalived, probably just to leave you? Where was the outrage then? Right? To a woman who's lost 2 babies, a partner, and her parents. Where was the outrage in the chat for that? Where was the outrage from Levi and Delusive Angie for that? Where was the outrage when Rickster said about Just Nana and what had happened to Just Nana, that he hoped it happened again? She deserved it. Sorry, she deserved it, and I hope it happens 1,000 times more. Right? Where was the outrage for that? So, in my opinion, if you are going to dish it out and then attempt to take the moral high ground because someone comes back at you, Rickster, right, you will get absolutely no sympathy from me. You have said some of the worst things on here to people you don't even know, people who disagree with you, right, who have a difference of opinion. And you sit there and try to make out to your audience that you're just devastated by what Corie just said. Really? Sorry, if you are going to say that sort of stuff to people and you can't take it, don't give it out. Don't give it out. So if you were expecting me to come on here and condemn Corie for saying that, thank you ever so much for the gifts, lovely. Don't block her. I'll tell you why later. If you were expecting me to condemn Corie for that, it's not going to happen. Do I agree with what he said? Absolutely not. No. Do I agree with what any of them say? No. Right? However, you started it, Rickster, and then you went off. Oh, I'm gonna go off live, guys. I need to go off live. Oh, I'm just processing. Shut up. Shut up. Right? You, the carnage you caused, the distress you caused that woman in your chat with what you said, and you can't take it. It's just an app. It's just an app, Rickster. Right? If you are going to dish it out, son, you best be able to take it. So thank you very much. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stand by what Corie said, but I'm certainly not going to condemn him for saying it after what Rickster's been through. Right? So yeah, Rickster, as far as I'm concerned, oh well. I'm not interested. And I think the whole, I'm so affected. Hi, I'm so affected. No, you're not. Thank you, Kate, love. No, you're not. You saw an opportunity there, didn't you? You saw an opportunity to milk the situation. Because you don't give a toss when you say the stuff that you say to other people. And you expect me to believe that you've got a heart now because someone said something nasty to you, when you don't care what anyone else, what you say to anyone else. You don't care how you make them feel. In fact, you'll sit there and lie about what they've said. Yeah? Just to make yourself feel better. So no, if you're looking for sympathy over here, don't bother. Right? Got what you asked for. My only advice to Corie is, don't give Rickster any reason to manipulate his audience, because he's already doing it. He doesn't need any help. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I really do appreciate you. It all goes into the Misfits pot. I don't benefit from myself. So thank you. Now I want to talk about Alex, Top Girl. Right. First of all, what the hell is this app coming to? Seriously, right? Where is the joy? Where is the laugh? The laughing and the fun? It's gone. I don't know. I just don't know, right? So, first thing to note, it's not Pearl's fault. Okay? Hi. What was said, and I've just made the assumption that everybody knows what was said, but I don't know. Does everybody know what was said before I carry on? Otherwise, you're all going to think I'm talking gibberish. It's been all over the app. Right, okay. So, for those of you that don't live on here 24/7, Top Girl was in Pearl's live yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? Yeah. And you know she's got beef with Alex Brigham. They have back and forth, right? And it was on Pearl's live. Alex had come out of the boxes and was in the comments. Top Girl said, my husband, thank you. My husband's got something he wants to say to Alex. So Pearl said, get Alex back in the box. And Top Girl said, no, he doesn't want a conversation. He just wants to say something. So Top Girl's husband, and I am going to say thank you, Julia, allegedly, because I don't know, allegedly spoke in Albanian to Alex. Alex then went and got what was said translated. And what was said was very unpleasant, isn't it always on here? And what was said was something along the lines of, I'll come and unalive you, and then I'll indecently assault your mother and your sister or something, right? So Pearl, once she heard that, was absolutely, thank you, Scout Sister, was absolutely, shocked. So first question is, the first statement is, it's not Pearl's fault, right? So if anybody is coming for Pearl, give your head a wobble, okay? She has no idea what Top Girl was going to say. And if Top Girl had said it in English, she wouldn't be able to control it. But she didn't. Her husband said it in Albanian. So she didn't hear or understand what was being said, right? So anyone coming for Pearl, leave her alone. Because that really, really annoyed me. She was very, very upset because she considers Top Girl a friend and she considers Alex a friend. And the last thing she needs are the two of her friends arguing on her platform, right? And Alex did not bring it to Pearl's platform. Top Girl did. So I'm afraid, for me, that would have been a friendship ending moment. Because if my friend decided to say that to somebody else in my room, that would tell me that friend had zero respect for me and my room, right, and my audience. So, and I'm not condemning Pearl. Pearl can do whatever she needs to do. It's all up to Pearl. For me, it would have been a friendship ending moment. Sorry, I would not have. There would have been no comeback from that for me, right? So we found out what was said. So Top Girl, thank you, Ms. B. For Top Girl, right? Top Girl has Top Girl's very, very clever in the way that she will take what she's heard or what's said to her and she'll put a very slight spin on it. and make it sound like it's not what was said. So, example, Alex, Top Girl was talking, she was effing and jeffing all over the place, and Alex said, I hope your kids have got headphones in. Which Top Girl then took as, don't talk to me about my kids. Right. If I'm out driving and I get stopped and an officer says to me, I hope you're not using your phone. Are they accusing me of using my phone, or are they saying, I hope you're not using your phone? So, for Top Girl to then say, don't talk to me about my kids, Alex, he wasn't. You can twist it however much you like. Hiya. You can twist it however much you like. That's not what he was saying. What he was saying was he hoped they couldn't hear your language. That was it. Right? He didn't say, put headphones on your kids. He said, I hope your kids have got headphones on. Right? Sorry, valid point in my opinion. So that's all he said. So for you to twist it and then say he was talking about my kids, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't at all. Right? But you had to twist it, didn't you? You had to twist it in order to justify what came next. Yeah? So then you said, Top Girl, that what your husband had said, hi Susan, that what your husband had said, because everybody was saying the very definition of an unwanted sexual assault, that word, right? Everybody was saying that, and you said, oh, but he didn't say that, he didn't say that, he didn't say that. Right. Context, Top Girl, is everything, right? It's everything. So your husband said, did he not, he was going to come and unalive Alex, and then the context to that conversation, if you're saying that he wasn't saying he was going to do something they didn't want him to do, right? By that you saying that, you're implying that Alex doesn't mind being unalived. Make it make sense. So I'm going to come and unalive Alex, which he won't want, but the next couple of things I want to do, they will. What? So because somebody used that word, yeah, you then decided to say, but that's not what he said. That's not what he said. Like I said, Top Girl, context is everything. Thank you, Nan. Context is everything, right? And you know that in that context, that's exactly what he meant. So, do you know what? You can pull the wool over some people's eyes, love, but not mine. Okay, I know exactly what you were saying, or your husband was saying. I apologise. It wasn't you, was it? Although you did laugh about it in the phone call afterwards, didn't you, when you doubled down on what your husband had said? Yeah? And there's poor Pearl sticking up for you. I don't know how often you throw your friends away. You and I would never, would never be friends, let me tell you, because of the way you speak to people. So, by saying the women would want what your husband wanted to do, you are then implying that so would Alex. So does that make sense to you? Because it makes no sense to me. So if your husband's going to do something that Alex doesn't want, then he's obviously going to do something Alex's mother doesn't want. Do you follow where I'm going? Right? Because what you will do, you've jumped all over that specific word, haven't you? The grape word. Yeah? And you said, yeah, but you didn't say that. Let me tell you something, okay? Court of law. The court of law, right, would say that they would look at the context of the conversation and they would see what a reasonable person would deduce from what was said. And a reasonable person, more than not, would deduce that that's exactly what your husband meant. So, aside from the fact that you've got a threat, which can be proven, there's also an implied threat. So, you can sit there and you can twist it any which way you like. What was said was wrong. You then double down on it later on in a phone call, right? So how you think you can sit there and defend, thank you, and defend anything that your husband allegedly said live, I have my doubts, to Alex is beyond me, right? I don't care that you've got beef with Alex. I don't care if Alex got beef with you. You are more than capable of sticking up for yourself. You've proved that time and time again. All right? You knew you didn't want Alex in the box, did you? Now, that makes me wonder why, but I'm going to keep that to myself because that's supposition. Sorry, that's a guess. Right? But when you say something like that, the context is what makes it a threat. Both actions were threats. Okay? And literally over somebody saying, I hope your kids have got headphones on. I mean, talk about an overreaction. Really? And I'll tell you something else, and you can come for me. I agree with him. I agree with him. If you've got small children, they are like sponges. Sponges. They soak up everything. Right? They soak up language, smells, sounds, things they touch, atmosphere, moods, everything. So not only will they pick up, they might not understand your words, love, but they'll certainly start to be understanding your tone. So I totally agree with Alex. Oh, by the way, I've got 6 grown-up children, so don't come for me and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Because I'm telling you, they remember stuff. They remember stuff, okay? They remember feelings of feeling uncomfortable. Yeah? So, the fact that Alex said to you, I hope they're wearing headphones, I absolutely second that. Because you should not be talking like that in front of your children. Thank you. Right? That's number 1. Number 2 is, do you actually think that what Alex said about headphones was justification for what your husband then said? And people were sat in a live later on saying, oh, it's just man to man. It's just man to man. Oh, Andrea, really? It's just man to man. Let me tell you, right? I'm married to a man. He would never threaten another human being. We would deal with it like adults. Yeah. We would deal with it like adults, right? So it wasn't man to man at all, because as far as I'm concerned, people like that, who make threats like that behind a screen, right? Cowards. Absolutely cowards. So I've blocked you. If you come in here, you'll be yeeted so fast, you'll unlikely be able to comment, because I don't want to hear anything you have to say, because what you'll try and do is justify what you've said to Alex, and I'm not interested, because there is no justification for what you said to Alex, right? There's very little justification for anything you say to people. Okay? And I am not the sort of, thank you, I am not the sort of person that goes around this app sucking up to people, right? I've called Corie Wild out before. So I'll call out the behaviour, not the person. Do you understand? It's a slight difference. But what your husband allegedly said live, which, again, thank you, right? I'm on the fence with, is absolutely vile and completely unjustified. Let me tell you, young lady, right? And I can say that to you because I'm definitely older than you. Okay, this is a 13 plus app. 13. Okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm going to say to you, if you're going to talk like that to anybody else, right, put your children in a different room. Either put your children in a different room or tone down your language and tone down the way you speak to people, because I tell you what, you'll reap what you sow. Trust me on that, right? Your children will end up speaking to you and other people in exactly the same manner you speak to people. Believe that, okay? And that's going to, all right, and that's going to cause problems. And let me tell you, if they've proved it was a recording, that is even worse, because that means premeditated and you knew what was going to be said. Unbelievable. The fact that there are adults on this app saying stuff like this to people, yeah, and people in the comments. When you say this, right, as a live streamer, it doesn't matter. First of all, right, top girl, I'm so angry, honestly. If you got something, your husband's got something he wants to say to Alex, right? Fire up your own damn live. Fire up your live. Why would you take it to your friend's live? Friend. Why would you do that? Why would you put your so-called friend in that situation? Zero respect for your friend. Zero. And you will not be able to tell me any different, because I won't believe you. Not that I want to hear from you in any way. No, I agree. I don't think there is any friendship. Because if you had any respect for Pearl, you wouldn't have done it. You'd have fired up alive and you'd have invited Alex to the box. Thank you. Right? And you didn't. So as far as I'm concerned, right, that was premeditated. Yeah? You have built your platform off being mods for bigger creators, correct? And now you know that to keep your platform, you've got to cause controversy. And there is a difference. There's a very fine line. It's a very fine line that there is, that you walk between. I know. There's a very fine line that you walk between stirring things up to keep things interesting, and then overstepping that line completely. And you have overstepped. Right? You haven't overstepped a little. You've taken a really big running jump across the line. Thank you, legs. That was an interesting one. I didn't know what was going on then. Right? And let me tell you something else. If Alex had said the same to you, which your husband said to Alex, I'd be coming for Alex right now. Alex's behaviour. Okay? And anybody that knows me knows I always go after the behaviour, not the person. But your attitude, you're keeping things interesting, because you know if you fire up a live and talk about something completely mundane, you're going to lose followers. And the fact that you care so much about that, right, is disturbing. I don't care if I've got 6 people in here. And believe me, at one time I did. But they were 6 people that started my journey with me and are still here. Okay? My personal opinion, no, I'm actually not going to say what I think Pearl should do, because I think she's conflicted enough. I think she's struggling enough. And you know what makes me laugh? You're supposed to be her friend, yes, and yet Alex is more concerned about Pearl than you. Way more concerned about her state of mind than you are. Because what have you done? You fired up a live to try and justify what was said to Alex. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm not friends with Pearl, as in I don't know her. We follow each other on the app. And I'm more concerned about her state of mind than you are. And you're her friend. Dear God, there's a saying, with friends like you. I'll let you finish that one off. Good evening, Anna. Sorry, I'm so... Hiya, Becky. Thank you, Anna, love. Do you know what, Nim's World? I'm beginning to realise that. I didn't pay much attention to her for... I've been on here 3 years or so. Oh, thank you, Sage. I've been on here 3 years or so, right? And I've seen her floating about. I haven't really had an opinion on her, to be fair. But when I heard that, because I was in that live, when I heard that, I was just like... And even if you didn't comment on that, what came after was even worse. It was even worse. Hi, you cornflake, Katie. You're right. It was even worse. So I'm sorry. I put up a post today to say I know where I stand, and I'll tell you where I stand, right? When it comes to this sort of behaviour, I stand with Alex. I stand with Alex. Thank you, Scouse love. Right? I will never stand with someone like you. See, one and done. And there we go. Pete, Daddy Pete. One and done. Don't let the door hit you. Right? I absolutely stand. Thank you, Amber. I absolutely stand with Alex on this occasion. And like I just said, one and done with me. If you're capable of saying, of defending that, yeah, I don't want to know. So you're blocked. Don't ever darken this doorway, I tell you. You'll get very short thrift. Oh, yeah, just for anyone that doesn't know, yeah, put green hearts for Alex. For anyone that doesn't know, doesn't normally come in my room, my mods have got free reign. If they don't like the look of you, you're gone. Okay? They won't put up with you. So if you get yeeted by accident, but feel free to message, but we'll make a decision about whether you should be in here or not, because we protect this space. We absolutely protect this space and we protect everybody in it. Okay? So I will say what I think, because nobody scares me, right? I've been through too much in my life to be frightened by some mouthpieces on here, really. All right. So, and I will call it out. Thank you, mentally. Thank you, Pauline. I will call it out where I see it. And what I saw was absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful. And you think Alex brought your kids into it, and yet your hubby bought his mum? Honestly, the way some people think is just so off the wall. Thank you, Louisa. It's so off the wall, honestly. Oh, you said something about my kids. Yes, she does. Thank you. You said something about my kids. So my husband is justified in what he said about your mother. Shut up. Shut up. Seriously. Oh, thank you, Jackie. For anyone that's new, no, I do not want to co-host with you or anybody else. Thank you. For anybody that's new in here, thank you, Skills. I'm normally quite chill. But when I see shitty behaviour around the app, right, I will call it out, because I'm not about to sit here. The thing is, I'm not affiliated with anyone, right? I'm TikTok friends with people, but I'm not affiliated with anyone. I'm not in a clique or a whatever, right? So I'll call out behaviour. I will never get personal. I will never get personal. But I will call out behaviour. Yeah, I will call out behaviour, because I'm not scared. That's the thing. People like Rickster, Talia, right? I've been more frightened of a daddy long legs. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, bless you, Ange. Sorry, it takes me a while to read. I don't care. Come for me. I don't care. I really don't. Good evening, Claire. I'm not interested. Like I said, I've been through far too much in my life to be bothered by people who sit behind a screen trying to say hurty words. Oh, Wendy, bless you. Thank you, Mel. I just try and say what I think. Thank you, Nims. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, in here, the misfits, we all feel the same way. We've all been through too much, or are going through too much, to allow people, to spout poison and not say anything. It is the Gen X way, I'm afraid. We never text people. If we had something to say, we said it to their face. And if I could travel the country and knock on doors, I wouldn't, because I've got better things to do with my time. But I'll call out wrong where I see it. And I would do it. The thing is, I would do it with my friends, not necessarily like this. But if one of my friends did something that I didn't like, I would tell them. But I would tell them out of love, because that's my role as a friend. And we'd have a discussion. I don't think if you're a friend, that's what you do. You want your friends to be better, do better. Yeah? And same, my friends call me out. Thank you, Mandy. My friends will say to me, not sure about that. There was a night I wanted to come on live and I wanted to rip somebody a new one, right? And all my friends went, ooh, I wouldn't. And I didn't. And it was the right advice, because I trust my friends, right? I tell you what, Top Girl, if Pearl trusts you, God bless her. God help her. I know, Jet. I know. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, God help her. Exactly, Leanne. Exactly, darling. So, yeah, I will be standing by Alex on this one. So if anybody wants to come for me, feel free. Have a go. You're not going to get in, but have a go. and do you know what really disappoints me about people? Is the people who will sit there and say to Top Girl, "Oh yeah, or Rickster, or any of them. Thank you, Nicola. Oh, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't. No, you didn't. No, Alex was well out of line saying that." And it's like, sorry, did you watch what I just watched, or did you have your eyes closed and fingers in your ears? Is it me? Literally, is it me? I don't get it. Some days I think to myself, okay, maybe it's a generation thing. And other days I think, what? Oh, we've just been talking about Top Girl and Alex and all that stuff. Oh, Vic, tell me about it. Honestly, it you know when you just sit and listen and you think, did they just say that? Did they actually just say that? In fact, you know what I'm like with me writing it down. What did she say? Oh, I can't remember now. Oh, Levi in Daz's live. So Levi, he was saying, "Oh my goodness, Rickster, that's awful. I can't believe they said that. Oh, that's terrible." Really, Levi? Weren't you in Daz's live? And what was it you said? Who was it you said it to? Zia, was it? What did you say? Our Daz's. No, another Daz. Come to Daz. Fishing Daz? Thank you. What was it you said? To Zia? Happy anniversary. Of what, Levi? Anniversary of what? The passing of somebody. And you go in Delusive Angie's live and sit there and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe Corie said that to Rickster. Oh, that's terrible. Are you high? You need to open a window and get some fresh air, sunshine. You can sit in a live. You can defend Sophie Bailey, but you sat in that live and said, happy anniversary. Are you all right? Because I don't think you are. Frankly, I really don't think you are. So to sit there and say, oh, poor Rickster. Oh, that's awful. Again, shut up. Shut up. Right, you all drink from the same poisonous well. You, Sophie, Talia, Rickster, Delusive. You all drink from the same poisonous well, right? You can carry on drinking as far as I'm concerned. Oh, the faux sympathy is just sickening. The faux outrage is sickening. Because, if Alex had said what Top Girl said, if Alex had said it to Top Girl, whoo, what? The app would be on fire. They'd be calling for Alex's head. Yes, Kim. Thank you, it's good to talk. They'd be calling for Alex's head if Alex had said what Top Girl's husband said. Oh, yeah. But no. I know. Yeah, probably. Using big words again, aren't I? But yeah. So Levi, you can shut up. You seriously, honest to God. There are so many children in adult bodies on here. I've lost count, seriously. And they'll all sit there. And the one thing they've got in common is they'll take words very specifically. So, yeah. But they'll take a word that's used that someone could say, they'll say a sentence and someone repeats it back to them and they've got a word out of place, or they've taken what the meaning and they've said the meaning of the sentence back to them, and they'll jump all over it. Yeah. They jump all over it. And then they'll try and talk over you and down to you. Yeah, Yogi. They'll talk over you and they'll talk down to you, right? So that then, if they're talking at you, you can't organise your thoughts. You can't get it straight in your head. That's why the likes of Delusive and Talia will talk over you, right? So that you can't get what you need to say straight in your head. It's a classic narcissist trait. Again, come at me telling me I don't know what to talk about. I'm married too. And it's classic. I used to follow Alex until I went in Blaster's live. So with Sophie Bailey. You're disgusted with... Sorry, Witches Bro. Who are you disgusted with, honey? Oh, it is. It is Jay. Oh, Nan. You and me both. Oh, do you know, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that, Witches Bro. Yeah. I did see that. Sometimes I wonder. See, there's a side of TikTok where the drama people will hunt out the drama, and if there's nothing going on, they'll cause the drama. CLA is very good at that. Elfibber, as I like to call it, is very good at that, right? So if their numbers are low or they're not getting the gifting that they think they deserve, they will start the drama. So Elfibber's latest is, I'm going to get a cat. Right? Elfibber ain't stupid. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dory. Yeah. And I get that about Alex. Fair play to him. If I'm different, but that's because I operate differently. If somebody... He didn't, Tristan. If somebody came in a box that I didn't like, just out of... I just wouldn't share the space with them. But that's me. Other people do it differently. I think Alex is more of a person of a wrong un's come in, and I ain't going. They'll go before I do. I think that's how he does it. Oh, I know. Fantastic. Yeah, so I think that's what he's more stubborn. I think he's more, I'll dig my heels in and they'll leave before I go. Yeah. So I can't knock him for that. I can't. I do it differently. I do it in real life as well. If somebody walked into a space that I was in, I'd be gone. Whereas Alex was probably, well, I'm not leaving. I'm not going. So yeah, I think that's just a personality thing. Alice, don't you worry, honey. Elfibber is not getting a cat. Trust me. Number one, they would have had to contact the landlord in writing. Now, we all know that doesn't mean put pen to paper. You can do it in an email. However, they would have not had a response in less than a week. Because despite Elfibber's delusion, she is not the only person in council accommodation. Oh, bless you, Yogi. I know. And do you know what? The thing is, I think he's very protective of you lot as well. That's the impression I got. because wasn't he saying something? I didn't know what it was about, so I don't want to comment, but wasn't he saying about his supporters being muted? Was it in Pearl's Live? So in that respect, I really identify with Alex, because I would be exactly the same. And I know he trolls people, and he pokes people, but I think that's done for fun, as it were. Whereas Top Girls absolutely pushed it way to, oh lordy. Thank you, Dazza. Whereas Top Girls pushed it too far. Yeah, Yogi. I was on the fence about Alex for a long time because of what was said, what he said, or whatever. And honestly, I've said stuff that I could be cancelled for, I guess, if someone decided to take something I'd said and run with it. I don't know, maybe. How long do you have to be accountable for what you say? How long? Has he ever said anything else? No. When he does say something and he's wrong, he does own up to it, and he'll say, yeah, fair play, got it wrong. But what he doesn't do is come on and twist. He doesn't, from what I can see, and I've been in a few of his lives now, he doesn't twist what was said. He'll say it straight. When I heard him today, and he said, I haven't got in touch with, when it was supposed to be a recording, and he hasn't got in touch. Oh, good grief, Susan, really? When he said to me, what am I chatting? When he said, I've not got in touch with Pearl and told her about the recording because she was upset, and I don't want to, I want to give her some time. I don't want to pile it on her. I thought, fair play. Fair play. And the fact that, Top Girl couldn't give a toss, actually. Exactly, Dory, and that's all you can do, isn't it? It was thoughtful. It was thoughtful. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mickey. He does. He does. Fair play to him. Yeah. My opinion on him has shifted. There are a few people that come on TikTok, right, and you can see their growth. Ew. You can see them evolving as people. You get what I'm saying? And then there's others who just sit and wallow. Thank you, Sky. Who just sit and wallow in the havoc that they've created. And you just think, I couldn't possibly say, mutton chops. Deluded, did you say? Was that deluded? Mm-hmm. And I think Alex is one that's kind of grown. But I do think he's basically a decent person. I do. I've got to say. And I think that Top Girl is basically not. But yeah, in terms of Elfibber getting a cat, not going to happen. No, not a chance. Not happening. So, first off, I've got permission. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. See you later, Dory. How old is Top Girl? I actually don't know. By the sound of her, she sounds mid to late 20s. Yeah, Trev. Oh, codswallop, seriously. I think if a cat did manage to get to Elfibbers, I think they'd be on the phone to RSPCA. Come and pick me up. Evening Coops, love. Of course it is. Of course it is Wicked's biggest joke. All right, Tommy, love, I'll read your messages after. Sorry, just catching up. Oh, very, very. See you later, Kate, my love. This is very true. Hang on, just. All right, Mickey, love, thank you. See you tomorrow, maybe. What? Oh, shut up. Sorry, the TikTok's telling me to do stuff, which is very distracting. Yeah, so, in my humble opinion. Good evening, Jan. First off, Elfibber, right? Let's have a chat, you and I, right? Okay. Do you have any idea how much a kitten costs? And I'm not talking about getting a kitten, I'm talking about the upkeep and the things that you're going to have to do, right? You're going to have to find a vet, okay? And you're going to have something to take the cat to the vet in. And you're going to have pet insurance. And then you're going to have to take the cat for vaccinations, worming tablets, flea treatments. And the worming tablets and flea treatments are once a year. Right? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And let's not forget, this is London, so they're going to be even more expensive. Okay? And you will have to do that. You won't get away with it because the landlord will check because of the sort of accommodation that you're in. Right? So you've set aside about £100, have you? 150. You know those perfumes? You won't be buying any more of them if you get a kitten. Simple. Right? Number 2, unless you get a kitten privately, no charity is going to allow you to house a kitten where you currently live. Not because of where you currently live, but because of how you currently live. Right? You live in a pigsty, and it's not just untidy, it's dirty, right? There is no way anybody who has a responsibility of housing pets is going to let you keep a flea, never mind a cat. Right? Get a kitten. Oh yeah, what are you going to do when they tear up your wicked hat because they're scratching? What are you going to do when they try and climb up your trouser leg and put pinholes in your leg? What are you going to do when they climb the blinds and pull them off? You've not thought this through at all, which is why you will not be getting a cat, because so many of us have cats, had cats, and know exactly how much work they are. Plus, don't think for a second it's going to be an outdoor cat. You're going to go up and down the stairs, are you? Right, so you'll have had it chipped, won't you? Yeah. And you live on a main road or near a main road? So you're not going to let the cat out, are you? Because you're not going to want to go up and down the stairs, are you? That means it's going to be an indoor cat. How are you with cat litter? Used cat litter. Albeit it's probably going to make your flat smell a bit better, used cat litter. But you'll have to change that at least every other day, if not every day. Oh, and they walk it, gets trapped in their paws, so they'll walk it around the apartment. How are you with that? You got to clean their bowls. You can't forget to feed them. You know those trash bags that you don't take out? Where are you going to put the cat stuff? Are you going to leave that in the flat as well? I can list you a million different ways in which you will not be getting a feline. Right? There is no way. First off, none of us will let you have one, because we'll warn everybody not to give you anything. I wouldn't even trust you with an ant farm, right? Wouldn't. So there's that. You've got to get permission from your landlord. That means potentially they're going to come and visit you and see what condition your flat's in. Are you ready for a spot-on inspection? And don't think a quick tidy up because you know they're coming is going to fool them. Because I've seen the way you clean. Yeah. I saw the way you cleaned up that paper towel foot. And all the Febreze and air freshener in the world will not be able to cover up the smell that is currently there. Not happening. Now, the fact that a number of us have emailed your landlord, thank you, Mama, to say, for the love of God, do not give this person a cat. A couple of us have also emailed Peter, P-E-T-A. Google them. Thank you. Google them. They're all about protecting animals and not people. So enjoy, because there's probably about, I don't know, 7 or 8 institutions that have all been told that you shouldn't have a cat. Exactly. Oh, we have told them about the rug use as well, and the fact that it's lying around. Just, we've got the evidence of that, so we've sent that off. Yeah. So good luck. I would be very surprised if by the time we're all finished, you would be able to get a stick insect from a pet shop. Not going to lie. Thank you, Dazza. So it's not happening. What are you distracted us from, Elfibber? What's going on that you don't see? I never look at what you're saying and doing. I always look at what you're not saying and doing, right? And there's a bit of a deflection going on just at the minute, isn't there, love? Eh? Yeah, somebody you've been associated it with that's just gone in the paper. Right, okay. So, yeah, I've learned not to watch what you're saying and doing, but to watch what you're not saying and doing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I will tell you at some point. I just can't tell you now. Just somebody they used to hang out with. Oh, absolutely, 79. I tell you what. It's laughable at this point. It is laughable that, well, first off, you can see what's coming, can't you? Oh, I'm going to get a cat, but it needs so many things. Oh, did they? Oh, no. Oh, sorry, I'm practicing. I'm doing a Levi. Thank you, Em. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that shouldn't happen. That just shouldn't happen. Why have they stropped off? What's been said? Oh, who's been horrible? There's just no need. Do you think I could pass as a Levi? No time for any of these people, seriously. No time. So they've stropped off, have they? Thank you, Sammy, love. Need some. They were doing soft voice and got called out. The soft feminine voice, Moonlight, that allegedly. No, I totally agree. Hey, what's 10%? Shut up now. Oh, really? Oh, it is creepy though. It is creepy. Thank you, Candy Love. It is incredibly creepy. Sorry, I've got Have you done the gift goal again? Are we all transphobic? Why? Because we want to protect a poor animal. Bear with. Why do you keep pushing? Right. So, for some reason, they want me to ask you for 116 roses. It's a very specific number. Six racing debuts, which are 1,500 coins, and only five, mind, wedding cakes of 400 coins. Wow. You do know Christmas is coming, right? TikTok. Hang on a minute. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, I don't know that one. Bear with again. Thank you for the heart, me. Sorry, I can't see anything else. Oh, good grief. Thank you for the heart, me. I should have that, shouldn't I, on like a recording. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, me. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, I thought that said 10. That doesn't say 10. Oh, God, stomach. Oh, come on. Where are they all? Thank you for the heart, me. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. What is happening? Right, okay. I'm doing it so you don't, because I don't want to change this again. I can't be bothered. There we go, that'll do. Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. That could be a song, couldn't it? For all the toxic creators on here. Dum de dum de dum. A de dum. What? Sorry. Hang on. I am coming back, honestly. I really am. I'll do that. I like that. That's my fave. There we go. Right. Something has changed within you. Oh dear. Good evening, Poppy. You're right. Are we all doing Elfibber isms? Thank you, Louis. Thank you. Lying. I like that. Thank you, Auntie Di. Hi, Auntie Di. You are having a laugh, Pickety Witch. I'm sorry, what? Oh my God. I'm sorry, I just have to pin that. Thank you, Louis. I didn't see the other one. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, I can't pin it. Right, okay. He says when he's not dressed up or wearing makeup, he uses the men's toilets because he's a man. What? Thank you, Morgan. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, what? I I'm actually He's speechless. Right, okay. Is that honestly, is that what they said? Yep, he said he was dressed up. Actually, it's... Thank you, Dawn. Right, okay. I feel like this is sort of self-explanatory. What, Susan, love? AI. Yeah, thank you, Wicked. I'm trying really. Yeah, you got me. You definitely got me, Susan. No tears. No, 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 no tears. Thank you, Susan. Just hang on. Hang on. On behalf of the community, thank you. Doing deep breaths. Doing very deep breaths. Sorry, it always... Elephants are my favourite animal. And it always absolutely astonishes me when people do that. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Sandra. I know. I don't do another one, Dawn. I don't. Okay. Hi, Tori. Right. I'm okay. I'm okay. Someone's just sent me a gift that I put in the gift thing, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. Thank you, Ash. Because I try not to with you, Daz, because I try not to be, to make you upset. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, for heaven's sake. Thank you, Ash. Who was the other one? Thank you, Tori. Bless your heart, Susan. I love you too, Dazza. Thank you. Thank you. To everybody, actually. To every single one of you that's tapped the screen, done whatever you need to do. I don't, sent a rose, just sent a heart me, or just been in here. I really appreciate every single one of you. You make a huge difference. I couldn't do and help people. Thank you, Tracy, but I couldn't help anybody if you weren't helping. So thank you. Right, I'm going to try and distract myself now. So Elfibber, thank you. Elfibber only goes in the female toilets when they're dressed as a toilet, I nearly said. My brain has gone. Thank you, God. Oh, it's gone. Dressed as a toilet. What the heck? That's your fault, Susan. Oh, I must be speaking my inside voice. Oh, dear. Yeah, it must be what I'm thinking subconsciously. Right. Let's try that again. So Elfibber only goes in the female toilets when they're dressed as a female. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't read. Thank you, Miss Rachel. Right. Thank you. Honest to God. You're going to dress as... Oh, God, Elsa, that's dreadful. Right, so that's and yet Elfibber has been calling everybody transphobic. Is that correct? Which would be never, Debbie, but okay. But we're all transphobic. There's a tiny flaw in that argument, Elfibber, right? If you use the male toilets when you're dressed as a man and the female toilets when you're dressed as a female, loosely, that means you're not trans. Exactly. Debbie, exactly. You're not. Take care, Ingus, love. You're not trans. Has that come as a shock to you? Are you all right? Do you need to lie down in your pit? Do you need to have a drink, a glass of milk? Would you like a glass of milk? Right. You cannot switch it on and off if you're trans. I would imagine a lot of trans people wish they could, because their life would be so much easier if they were happy in the body that they were born with. So in actual fact, who's being transphobic, Elfibber? You're being transphobic by telling everybody that you're trans when you're not. Right? Is it me? Is it me? Thank you, Miss B. Oh, I know, I saw that. Depends on how they have a hair. It was on Jackie's live yesterday. She is disabled with a kid. Sorry, Betty, I don't understand that. Hi, Reluctant Widow. You all right, love? With a flipping handle like that, are you all right, love? Oh, bless your heart. Followed you back, sweetie. Been one of them. Tony, yeah. Oh, thank you, Hazel. Good, honey. Hi, Dan. You're welcome. Thank you, Hazel. Oh, Dan, yay. I don't follow football. Sorry. Yeah, so, right, okay. So, Dan, just to bring you up to speed, Elfibber only uses the man's toilets when they're dressed as a man. But we're all transphobic. Just to, bring you down from that exhilaration you're feeling. Yeah, true. Actually said it. Do you? Yeah, and I use the gnome toilets when I go out dressed as a gnome. Thank you, Valiant Love. Much appreciated. Oh, yeah, Dan, we're all transphobic, though, see? Except what I was explaining to Elfibber is that to call yourself trans, but to be able to turn it on and off, means that you're not trans, which means that you've been taking the P out of the trans community this whole time. You see, they're coming out with such rubbish that I'm starting to wonder why. What are you deflecting for, Elfibber? What is it you don't want us to notice? Right? Because this is what you do. Watch this hand, everybody, while we don't pay attention to the other one. So I'm thinking something is going on in the background that you don't want us to look at, which makes me want to look at it, because now I know how you are. I'm going to do some digging. Did you, Wicked? Are you, Dan? Oh, that's, good for you. Good for you. Oh, I totally agree with you, Reluctant Widow. Oh, enough with the little sister. Enough with the little sister. Oh. There is no little sister. No sister. Okay? There is no sister. The key is... Oh, sorry. He just wants to be noticed for something. Yeah. Exactly, Wicked. Sorry. I'm good, Cloud Chaser. How are you, lovely? I've been defending Alex today. Oh, there won't be a cat. Oh, Reluctant Widow, that's not good. I love that crow. Good evening, Claire. Elfibber, behave. Sorry, I'm just catching. Thank you, Dan. Oh, honey. Sorry, my mind is still on that gift. Susan has thrown me, she really has. Oh, Glynis. Hi, Josie. Glynis. Oh, I'm so pleased for you. Oh, bless you. They're a handful. Yeah, I get you, Betty. They are a handful. Right. Oh, awareness people, we need to be looking very hard at Elfibber right now. Something is going on in the background. They are working way too hard. Thank you, Sandra, at distracting. Oh, good grief. So if their hair is up, they use the men's, and if their hair is down, they use the women's. Is that right? Is that what was said? Anyone else feeling tired? Sorry, I need to scroll to get the answer, don't I? Oh, Glynis, beautiful. Wicked, so do I. Oh, it is, CJ. They do that on purpose. Wow. Oh, so today I'm female. But if I put it up tomorrow, I'm going to have to tell my husband he's married a man. But only on updo days. What? Karen, you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. Oh. You must be, Jem. Yeah. Oh, Wicked, honestly. For real. There is something, do you know, I wonder whether, thank you, who was that? Nobody Just Jay, thank you, love. Do you know what I'm thinking? That's it, Karen. I have to start calling you Kevin. Matt, you have got it spot on. Oh, Pixie Witch, don't confuse me any more than I already am. I think, do you know what I think? I think they've been told to leave or asked to leave or there is eviction coming. And they're going to use one of these excuses as the reason they've left. They're going to make it look like I'm leaving because I've chosen to. Thank you, Tubbs. I think that's what's coming. I honestly think that's what's coming. Yeah, I've emailed them. 100% 79. No, reluctant widow. Said he's not settled on not to one bed. Hi, Sarah, love. Is the date on Monday night blocked him, right? I totally agree with you, Wicked. Evening, Emma, love. Really, Tops. Then it is definitely... Oh, completely. Hi, sweet dreams. And I don't think, let me tell you, I don't think, again, this is my opinion, I can't base this on any evidence. So just for clarification, this is my opinion, right? I don't think Elfibber is depressed because I don't know about any of you. Thank you, Tubbs, so much, Emma. I don't think, and this is again from my perspective, when I was diagnosed with depression, right? Yeah. When I was diagnosed, I took those tablets like they were gold dust. I did not miss a dose for anything. Because I was so desperate to feel better, right? And the fact that it took 4 weeks, and I was so down about not feeling any better, but I just stuck in there and I took them religiously. I know, sweet. I took them religiously. Exactly, right? So the fact that Elfibber has said, oh, well, I'm going to have a drink tonight, so I'm not going to take them, or has drank on them, ended up throwing up, and is not worried about the fact they've missed a dose, has gone a couple of days and not taken it. Sorry, no. If you were really depressed, oh, bless your cods. Honestly, I know exactly what you mean. But if you were depressed, I don't go anywhere without mine. If you were really depressed, you would not miss a dose. You would not miss a single dose. And you would make absolutely sure. Has anyone seen a repeat prescription anywhere? Where are they? Didn't Elfibber take them online? See, proof. Exactly. Yeah, where's the repeat? Oh, and you've got an appointment at Harrow Health, haven't you? Was it Harrow Heath for your ADHD? Yeah? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Thing is, right, it's what somebody's just said in the chat, Elfibber. You're throwing stuff out there and seeing what'll stick. Right, so there's a difference between the audience, in your case, minors, who will believe anything you trot out, and then there's the adults, 90% of will not believe a single word you say. Okay, now I know you've got some adults in your life who support you. And to them I would say, please talk to somebody like me. Ask me why I talk about Elfibber all the time. So if you think we are going to believe any of this, yes, any of this. See, what you do when you throw out all this crap is you make the awareness community extremely suspicious. So what's coming, Elfibber? Are we being asked to leave? I reckon. Because there have been noise complaints, haven't there, Elfibber? Several noise complaints about you. Then you've got the information that your landlord has got in hand about your rug use and the fact that your mum came to stay, your alleged perpetrator, right? And the fact that you've got flies in there. I mean, there is so much information that we've been able to give. Yep, so much. You are the gift that literally keeps on giving. So I would imagine they've got quite a seriously low tolerance policy for people who break the rules. And given that it is supported housing that you are in, there are other vulnerable tenants who probably don't have the mental capacity to deal with someone like you, because they've probably left situations where they were so overwhelmed that all they want is a nice, quiet, safe space, which is, let's face it, everything you're not. So a couple of noise complaints, you probably get away with it, except you don't, because you keep doing it. And let me tell you this, you can make noise between 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. doesn't apply to your housing. How do I know that? I looked it up. Okay? You have to behave reasonably and you don't. So I'm pretty certain, because you're now ignoring knocks at the door, aren't you? That's not going to save you. Or are you trying to squeeze as much time out of being there as possible so you can line up your next place, which is going to be a massive problem for you, and let me tell you why. Airbnb, you're on their blacklist. Booking.com, you're on their blacklist, right? You are not going to be able to get private rental accommodation, or if you do, you won't be in it for long, because we'll make sure you aren't, because we don't want the people that the landlord of anywhere you end up being damaged and financially damaged by your presence in their property, because they will be out thousands of pounds because of the way you treat places. Just stand in the middle of where you're living and have a look round, right? There's always someone to clean up after you, isn't there? But we're not going to happen. You won't get council accommodation again. You've got to be joking. You won't get supported accommodation again, especially not on the basis of DV, because we've proved, and you've proved, that that was a lie. Right? At best, because you're on universal credit, you will get housed, but it won't be anywhere you want to be. Right? It won't be in a cushy little place like you've got right now. And let me tell you, when I left my first husband because of DV, I ended up going back to him, by the way. I would have taken your accommodation with 4 children under the age of 5 in a heartbeat. So it makes me a little bit sick that you treat it and the people around you the way you do. So they will house you, but you're not going to like it. Or you go back to your mum's, at which point you're going to have to work, because then your mum gets charged full rent. Options dwindling. So for me, if I was your parent, you know what I would tell you, right? I would say you can live at home for 6 months and you will work. I don't care if you have to have 3 jobs. You will support yourself and you will save money and get a deposit together. That's what I would do with you. So yeah, I definitely think you're leaving. You are leaving. And I'll tell you something else, it can't happen too soon. Who knows? Maybe I'll be there. Wonderland, the thing is, on the especially for the supported housing, they are not allowed the person that they've accused of DV to visit. Never mind stay. Good night, Carrie. They're not allowed to visit. It's stipulated in the building policy. So they've broken the rules. Add that to the rug taking, the noise complaints, and everything else they've done. The police coming out. There'll be all sorts. The noise they make when they leave, when they're angry. The use of the microphone when they're singing. The walls are paper thin. We can hear the baby crying online. Oh, I'll send you the proof. I'll send you the proof. So the people that own or have done the building, right? They are, I don't know whether they've got charitable status, but they work with charities and they work with councils, and all of that accommodation there is supported living. They have several buildings. They do care homes, they do sheltered homes, they do respite homes, they do what was another one? Like rug rehabilitation. They do young people, they do all sorts. Thank you for the heart, me, Linny. So what they're in at the moment is the supported version. So I'll send you what I've got. Was it B? I'll send you what I've got. Thank you, Orion's. I can't see what that says. Evening, Dove. Oh, sweetie, why? Thank you, Molly Pops. I will do, honey. Oh, I am following you, aren't I? Yeah, I'll send it you. Yeah, Dove, if you need anything. Orion, oh, it was you, B. Thank you for the roses. Sorry, I was looking for who sent that. Thank you, JD. How are you, JD, love? Oh, Dove. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you, Beth. I don't know what to say. There was literally nothing to say. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know, Betty. I'm so sorry. Have they got a treatment plan for you, or have they just told you and given you a little bit of time to just absorb the news? I don't know what they do, but I'm so sorry. We absolutely are all here for you. Yeah. Kobe, read the room. Thank you, Matt. You see the consultant on Monday. What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday. That's quite a while, isn't it? Always here. As you know, we're all here, okay? All 153 of us. I have never looked at my audience numbers before. I'm really sorry I just did that. But we're all here, okay? You reach out to any one of us. I am sure there are people in here. Hey, Finley. People ought to be in here. Oh, Emma. I love this for Delusive. Not gonna lie. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're all here for you, honey. Still. Yeah. Reach out. Honestly, reach out is all I can say. That would be that would be awful, wouldn't it? That would be awful, Emma. That would just be terrible. It's all right, they've gone. Just someone coming in being a... Oh, I know that name. Oh, I know that name. I know that name. I don't know whether Emma's still in here, but I think I know. No, Emma, Awareness Emma. If she's still in here, I know that name. And I know where it's come from. Sorry, that person that put 67 in the... put 67 in the chat. Hi, RG. Not sneaking in tonight, mister. You all right, RG? Huh. Interesting. Sorry, I'm thinking now. Oh no. Walking home? Yeah. Unless you know them, B, because how do I say this without saying it? I had a problem with another creator on here who leaves, comes back, leaves, comes back, leaves, comes back. And when I say problem, I mean problem. And they're back. And so they had people... I'm all right, RG, today, believe it or not. They had people who like them and will now no longer like me. I'm probably not making any sense at all, am I? So unless it's someone you can vouch for, then I have to be really careful because said person is relentless. Yeah. Said person is relentless. Once they start, they don't stop. And I've managed to avoid it till now. So I'm just hoping. But, unfortunately for me, I know, RG, it makes a change. Unfortunately for me, they are with the ARC agency. So every time I say anything, oh, do you know, honestly, exactly, Dazza, exactly. I'd much rather, thank you, Dove Love, I'd much rather kick him out and be wrong than leave him in and be right. It's not worth it. They are not worth it. But hopefully, what was I going to say? You know, a thought just falls out of your head mid-sentence. I don't know whether that's age, fibro, I don't know, but it's gone. Oh, I love being me, I really do. Oh, honestly. Yeah, it could be that as well, Dead Folly, honestly. October slide, yeah. No, that thought escaped me completely. Oh, lordy. Sorry, that's made me laugh now. Because I'll probably end up lying here for 2 hours thinking, what was I trying to say? Or it'll dawn on me at some point. Do you know what, Crow Hall? I tell you, a shiny moment. That's exactly what it is. That, do you know what it is? I am so, oh, I know. Yes, anti-die. That person is with Arc Agency, so whenever I speak about Rickster or Talia, I'm sure their little radar's going off. But if they, oh, do you know what? Let them come. Squirrel moment, yeah. Let them come. I don't care. I really don't care. Like I said, been through worse. Someone's opinion on here is not going to upset me. Really not. Yeah. When's your birthday, Candy, love? Please also know, I want people to know that when we yeet people out of their lives, sometimes it takes us a few days. Probably Candy, yeah. It takes us a few days. Oh, Dove, honestly. So you might see us interacting with somebody and all of a sudden they disappear. And it's because my mods are so awesome, they will monitor people. And if they see enough red flags, they'll end up eating them. So sometimes we do it. Well, we don't ever say we're blocking you now. Do you know what I mean? We just shut the door. Oh, hi, Marguerite. We just shut the door. So, hi, Missy. If you see somebody in a live and then realise you haven't seen them, it's because we've been watching, or I should say the mods have been watching, and have gone, nah, I don't like that one. Thank you, Marguerite. I know, Dazza. But we do, don't we, Dazza? I say we, I don't. You do. You lot do. You monitor people. So we've got people that come in here all the time that we know really well, and yeah. But then we've got the other ones that come in and we go, not sure about that one. We keep an eye. Yeah. And then, thank you, Em. And then some days, that's all right, Beth, don't worry. I usually like my own lives, so please don't worry. And then you might see them in here for a week. Thank you, Missy, darling. Right back at you. You'll see them in here for a week, and then all of a sudden you'll see them gone. But it's because we've determined that we don't think they're the right fit, which is really weird because everybody fits in here. But you know what I mean. I gift myself. How do I do that? Oh, yes, with my secret account, which is over here, which I'm not going to show you. Oh, tell me about it. What did we think of CLA's hair today? What did we think of CLA's hair when it was wet today? Did anyone else feel like their hairline was trying to get away from them? Sorry. But it does look like they've attempted to leave the building. You know, those you couldn't even say that though, could you? Do you know what it reminded me of? Bill Bailey. Does anyone see Bill Bailey? Or those sumo wrestlers. Oh God, I'm getting worse, not better. You know the sumo wrestlers who are completely bald and then have a ponytail. Oh God, sorry. I'm not normally. Can't help it. Oh, because do you know why I'm laughing? Because all I can see in my head is CLA saying how beautiful she is and how stunning. And I'm thinking, headscarves. Now I know why. Oh, that's mean. Sorry. Do you know what? I'm not sorry at all, actually. Tony Tucker, okay. It's like she's pulled her hair forward from about here to cut her fringe. Now, I thought you'd cut it from about there. Is that not fringe level? But she's gone from back here somewhere and cut it as a fringe. Did you see the other day doing her roots? God's sake. Oh, I thought no amount of colouring in's going to help that, love. Oh dear, sorry. Washing gone, Gemma. Washing gone, love. Oh, are we being a bit... we are, aren't we? Oh, God, swallow, honest to God. And then she sat there. She's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I thought, fair play to the hairdresser. How she kept a straight face, I'll never know. Oh dear. Oh, Beth, don't. It's funny. She kept a straight face and everything. It was the colouring in. You're going to need a bigger pen, love. Oh, stop it, Joe. Oh, she needs a box of felt tips to colour that in, doesn't she? What? Oh, I love that. Sorry. Oh, that's got to be Oh, dear me. Oh, God. That's brilliant. Did she probably fashionable? socially distancing itself from the rest of her head. Never mind her eyebrows. Good grief. Oh. The hairline catches up on the FYP to see what CLA's been up to. I did not just say that. I didn't. That was my inside voice. I have no responsibility for it at all. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. It's all right, Claire. Sorry. Oh dear me. No, I'm really not. It's 4+1. Oh dear me. Sorry. Oh no. It was when she'd had her hair washed. She sat up for the sink, and there was no hair. Oh, and I was just like, oh my God, what was that? Where's her hair gone? Oh dear. And then you saw the finished article and you thought, that is one hell of a sweep forward, isn't it? I don't even think a comb over could cope with that. Oh dear. That's a comb forward. Oh, sorry. Oh, I couldn't happen to a nicer person. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, good grief. Oh, I should not like that one off Little and Large. Oh, she's forever going to be known as the comb forward, isn't it? Isn't she? Pin the hairline on the head. Oh no, stop it. I've got to stop it. Stop it. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. She's an absolute, like Elfibber. They look in the mirror and I don't know who's staring back at them. But it's not them. Do they think they stuck a picture to the mirror and that's what they're looking at? Of someone completely different. I mean, honest to God. Thank you, Noodles. Honestly, I try very hard not to look in mirrors, right? I find this quite hard. But imagine sticking a picture of somebody better looking at you, like Arthur Scargill, and saying, God, I'm gorgeous. Thank you, Noodles. Sorry. Do you know what? The bitchy's coming out in me because I work so hard to say what my opinions are on people without being nasty. Oh dear. Cannot. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh my God, Betty, yes. Yeah, Katrina. Oh. A tea cosy. Let it go. Oh, it's gone. Oh, yes, Marguerite, yes. After today, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, dear me. Well, thank you, everybody, for for coming in here and listening to me waffle yet again. Honestly, you're all amazing. I really do appreciate every single one of you. You make my night. I'm so glad we've ended in a, in a laugh. I can understand Modine now. Oh, Lordy. I'm so glad we've ended with a laugh, honestly. I think we needed it. Yes. Oh, you're very welcome. Room wouldn't be the room without all of you in it. So, everybody, please take care. And I will see you, I would imagine I will see you tomorrow. Stop it, Matt. Oh, you honestly.